Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. Hope all of you are doing well today. I'll tell you who's doing well today, most of us. Who's not doing well today? Arsenal fans. Why? We're going to get right into it. And I'm going to explain all and why. Without further ado, the latest on Benjamin SESKO. As by the way, there is going to be, I think, some background noise if this is being picked up on the mic because works are not stopping and I think Arsenal fans want to come in and destroy my place. So let's get cracking. Here it is. Exclusive. Benjamin SESKO has decided to stay at RB Leipzig and sign new contract on improved terms. Decision made for talented striker, similar to what Haaland decided back in the days at BVB. SESKO will stay at Leipzig with a new gentleman agreement for future exit. I gotta be real, right? That last little bit, that's not the best thing to do. We've seen countless examples of gentleman agreements. Harry Kane will tell you, with great experience, that it's not something to rely on. You got to get things down on paper. But SESKO will be staying at Leipzig, will not be moving. We know Arsenal fans were hanging about and waiting. Well, not Arsenal fans, Arsenal, the football club. Much like Man United and Chelsea were interested, but it did seem like Arsenal were the ones that were ready to pounce if he gave the signal. And he's not giving the signal. SESKO is staying at Leipzig. Now, I want to show this because this is important. This is an example of someone getting it completely wrong when they shouldn't have got it completely wrong. Here's an example. This is for the Arsenal fans. Pay attention because this is meant to be someone who's really connected with Arsenal. Check this out. This is from The Mirror, and this was released on May 30th. John Cross saying, Benjamin SESKO says yes to Arsenal transfer as Gunners line up 45 million deal for RB Leipzig forward. That came from John Cross. So, just to let everyone know, yeah, that wasn't true. That wasn't true. So this is where you got to pay attention to who to really believe, who to not, when to know something's right, when to know something's wrong. I show what I show from who should be deemed reputable, and if they're not, I will say what I think on them, like I've said here, and I'll put things out for interpretation. But this is a little bit of a big one because I know John Cross is actually meant to be one of the Arsenal, journalists. So crazy how that's happened. But let me know your thoughts. SESKO not going anywhere. So what does this mean? This is the thing. What does this mean? I'll tell you what it means. Here it is. Julian Alvarez has been open to a move for several months, although his first choice destination, Real Madrid, is not going to happen this summer at least. He is thought to want more first-team football. That's the latest now, and this is where I have to bring Chelsea into the conversation. Listen, SESKO is not happening? Okay, it's Operation Julian Alvarez now, by all means. As far as I'm concerned, that's the man we need to be going for. He is, look, Alvarez, funnily enough, is someone that's completed football already. Already completed football. World Cup winner, Premier League winner, Champions League winner, FA Cup winner. I bet he's done it all. Copa America winner? Am I mistaken? If he's done Copa America, that's it. He's completed the set. It's done. Game over. He's finished football already. So now it's genuinely about him just playing. It's about the minutes. It's about being involved week in, week out, no matter what. And he's not going to get that at Man City with Erling Haaland there as the 9. He's just not going to get it, right? And all the players that are around, he's not going to get it. He'll be used like he's been used at Man City, right? As a squad player. That's the best he's going to find at Man City. So now it's about his options. Real Madrid are not going to happen. Now, if he wants to spend one more year on the bench doing nothing, then that's his prerogative. If he wants first-team football, he needs to move this summer. And if it's not going to be Real Madrid because they're not going to go in for him, and rightfully so because he's not going to fit, they've already got their front four sorted now. Bellingham, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Mbappe. It's just, what more do you want? Then he's going to have to look elsewhere. This is where Chelsea, we have a big opportunity here. Elise is looking like that's actually going to happen. Get Alvarez in as well, and it's game over. I would be happy if we just finished the transfer window at that point. We don't need to do any more business. You could argue we do in certain positions, but you get the gist. It's a big upgrade on what we've currently got, and I would be happy with that. So, Julian Alvarez, let's go and get him now. He's up for grabs. He wants more football. This is a big opportunity. Real Madrid are not going to go in for him. Let's do it. It's not going to be SESKO. Go all in on this geezer. Simple. That's my view and that's my outlook. What do you think? Let me know down below. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully we make a move and hopefully we can get this done because we are, I think as compared to others, in a good position here in terms of making the move now. If we wait, we might not be. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. Now, latest on Levi Colwill. We mentioned him yesterday about the possibility of Bayern Munich coming in and grabbing Levi Colwill because they are interested and apparently initial talks have taken place. Well, here's the latest from Fabrizio Romano. Unless something crazy happened like Colwill asking to leave, Chelsea have no intention to negotiate any transfer. So, cool. This is now, I think, more on the player. If you look at other rumours, Conor Gallagher, it's been made perfectly clear. Conor wants to stay, right? From the players' camp, perfectly clear. Conor wants to stay. A bit of interest came in from Nkunku, we saw. What happened? The player doesn't want to move. The player wants to stay. Not happening. We've not heard the same from Levi Colwill's camp. Let's be real. We've heard that Chelsea are not willing to do a deal yet. They're not willing to negotiate now. But what happens if Bayern Munich actually do what I don't think they can afford to do? But imagine they come in and they go, okay, here's 80 million. I think Chelsea would go, okay, we got to talk. Like, I honestly think that's what they would do. Levi Colwill's camp needs to make it clear that he wants to stay at Chelsea. And just kill this rumour once and for all, because that's not what we're hearing. Fabrizio saying, unless something crazy happens, like Colwill asking to leave, then Chelsea have no intention to negotiate any transfer. But we've not actually got Colwill doesn't want to leave. That's what needs to happen here. So let's wait and see. But like I said yesterday, and I'm going to stick to this, I don't think a club's going to come in with a bid big enough for Chelsea to entertain. So I think Levi Colwill stays. But yeah, his camp need to, like other players have, make it clear that, yeah, this needs to stop being a rumour and it's not happening. It's dead. That's what I would like to see. So let's wait and see what happens. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let's move to a player that a lot of people had question marks on. He was away on loan at Strasbourg last season and now it seems like we've got an answer. Here's the latest on Andre Santos. Andre Santos is being earmarked for first-team football next season. Chelsea are not interested in selling or loaning him, and he is regarded as a great fit for how Enzo Maresca wants the team to play. This is also going to support Conor Gallagher leaving the club. Let's just be honest here. Because if we're going to have what I think is going to happen here, 1 6 and 2 8, Lavia in the 6, I think he'll be used. Enzo and Caicedo in the 8s, I think that's what's going to happen. Then we need one more midfielder that's going to rotate with them. Right? Who is that midfielder? Andre Santos. He fits. Conor Gallagher now has space to move and for Chelsea to make money. That's how it's going to be seen. And that's how I expect Maresca to set up. So Andre Santos, I think, will be regarded as a utility, as a squad player, as someone that's going to come in and complement that midfield. Not be the first choice, but someone that will be used. If we are going to be competing in 4 competitions, it's going to be the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Carabao. Yeah, the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup, yeah. I got mixed up in my head between Carabao Capital One. I mean, I could still call it the Worthington Cup. Some of you may not know what that is. But if you know, you know. If you were there, you were there. Hey, some people are going to say, do you remember when it's called the Milk Cup? Yeah, it was called the Milk Cup. It was sponsored by Milk at one point. That's how far we've gone. So there's that and the Conference League, not the Europa League, I wish. But the Conference League. So 4 competitions, we will need players, and I think Santos will be used. So yeah, I'm all for this, by the way. Santos had a great season at Strasbourg, was used, developed, played well, very well. So I'm looking forward. There is the question mark on Angelo, isn't it? And what's going to happen with him? Angelo Gabriel, what's going to happen? So we'll see, because there's been nothing in regards to that player yet. We genuinely don't know. I expect another loan. We'll see what happens. So let me know your thoughts on Santos. Much appreciated. Latest on another player that it's not looking good for this one. Chelsea feel David Datro Fofana can attract offers. He could be on his way out. We've not even seen this player enough, I'll be honest. I genuinely think there might be a decent player in there. My gut feeling. When he came to Burnley after his loans have just been really bad. Just bad decisions, I think, from the club. It's just not helped him. He's not been used much up until when he got to Burnley. And then he did actually make a mark at Burnley. For the times he was playing, he played well. He didn't play much. But when he did play, he did score and he did get involved and he did actually save Burnley a couple of games. So, they couldn't save him enough. They got relegated. But you get the gist. I want to see Fofana in a good loan. In the same way that we saw Santos have a good loan. I think Fofana needs to have the same. If anything, I'd send Fofana to Strasbourg. I don't get why we're not sending him there. So, yeah. Anyway. Let me know your thoughts. I do see why it would be the possibility that we're just maybe going to try and make a little bit of money off of him and that's it. He came in cheap, probably make a little bit of money and just tell him goodbye. I don't know, but I would like to see a loan for him personally. We'll see what goes down. Let me know your thoughts. And to wrap up, there's the latest on this player, and I have something to say on this, which might not be the popular outlook and not where most people are thinking, but sometimes that's me. I can be different. Here we go. Chelsea are making moves to ensure 15-year-old Rio Ngumoha remains at the club. Chelsea are optimistic he will stay. Now, this is a very highly rated academy player that I don't think a lot of people know about. Personally, I'll be real, I've not seen him play that much. I've seen him play a little bit. I can't make a judgment on whether he is it or he's not. I'm seeing many people say, nah, he's special. He's a special one. I'll be honest. No one should be making that sort of judgment on a 15-year-old. You can have a view on the player in terms of how he's playing at the moment, right? There's nothing against that. But he shouldn't be in the headlines. This isn't something that a 15-year-old should be known for. He should not be literally mentioned by The Athletic or anyone as, oh, he might or might not stay at the club. That should not be a thing. He's 15. He's 15. What are we doing? This is what's causing young players of that age to be overhyped. Some might not be overhyped. I'm not saying he's overhyped. I'm saying, who knows? He might turn out to be a really, really good player. Who knows? But he should not be in the headlines at his age. He should not. Should not be mentioning him. We need to wait. No judgment should be, even if he's playing really well at the moment, there shouldn't be a judgment. Leave that to the scouts and leave that to the academy coach and leave that to the club internally. Nothing should be said. Until he reaches 17, 18, and then maybe you have an idea of where he might be going. Who knows? Maybe he hit 17 and nothing's happened. Maybe he's not developed. Maybe he's not grown. Maybe he's stagnated. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? But the overhype now is going to make people think, oh my God, now he's the next one, he's the next gem. Oh my God, he's going to be the next flipping this player or that player. And then what happens? You put a price tag on him at 18, he becomes 35 million or 40 million pounds worth. You think, oh my God, he's the next guy. And by 21, he's dead. Not literally, but as a player, like nothing's happened. Like you can't do that. Stop killing these players young. 15 is stupid. I'm sorry. Let him play his football. Shh. Let him play his football. Let him play his football. Done. Should not be mentioning him. If he's good enough, he will be mentioned when he's 17, when he's 18. He will. Things will be made. Big clubs will be monitoring. Real Madrid might be peaking. Like, you'll know. If he is special, you'll know. You'll know. So, for now, yes, Chelsea should look to keep him. Why would you let go? It also works on the contrary. Don't overhype him, but don't throw him away. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't go, he's 15, we can maybe make a little bit of money. Keep him and see what happens. He's 15. Who knows? Yeah, maybe he is going to be that good player. Who knows? But let him play his football. Keep him at the club. And I also have to be honest here. On the player's side, don't get too big for your boots. Don't get too much in your head here. Don't think you're nowhere near, mate. Nowhere near. So if his camp or his agent or his manager or his dad or whoever is trying to make him think that he is it, no. Stay on the ground, mate. You've not even started. Keep playing your football. You've got a long way to go. Everyone needs to remain humble here, basically. That's the message. To end on, everyone has to remain humble. The club, the media, and the player. Everyone, stay in your lane and keep your feet on the ground. Keep playing your football, mate. Message to Rio, just keep playing your football. That's it. So, let's wait and see what's going to happen on that front. And I will be here for video number 2 later on tonight as we see what happens from now up until then. Make sure you're going to be here for that. Much appreciated. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Check out the socials on screen and in the description. I'll see all of you later on tonight. Have a good one, people. See you lot then. Take care and peace.